Hello everyone, welcome to part 5 of this series where I play all the WipEout games from the first game to the latest. This time today is WipEout Pure on the PSP. Hope everyone enjoys the stream tonight. Hopefully I'll be able to play all 32 tracks in this one stream. And yeah, I hope everyone enjoys it. Also, just want to quickly thank everyone for watching my videos recently. Can't thank you enough. I really appreciate it for all the comments and the support on my most latest videos. Okay. Might as well watch the intro, the game intro. Very nice intro. It's probably one of my favourite intros out of any of the WipEout games, honestly. Let's begin. Just load my save. Okay. Right. So yeah, I'll just be doing every track on Phantom class, as I've been doing in the previous streams. Yeah, I'll go in order from first to last track. So yeah, let's start with Venita K. I guess I could start off with Physar as well. Just something simple. As always, let me know if the volume's alright, guys. Should be okay, hopefully. But if there's any issues with the sound, let me know. It's going to take a little while to load first, but... Right, here we go. Yeah, I've got I think most of the European DLC on here. I think the only ones I don't have are the pure urban DLC packs. Oh, did that ship just fall off the track? Oh well. Yeah, I was a few weeks ago I was having a lot of fun playing the WipEout Pure Special Edition mod on stream, and yeah, I was playing that using the PSP emulator. But yeah, this stream, I'm streaming this directly from proper PSP hardware today. Might not look quite as good as an emulator, but it's the authentic experience, I suppose. And I do prefer playing PSP games with a PSP as well. Oh. This isn't. It's going all right, I think. Fairly straightforward track, to be fair. Yeah, that's another thing about WipEout Pure sometimes. With the barrel roll, I don't know why, but if you land it too low, it just doesn't give you the turbo. Even if you do a full 360, you have to land it quite high. Otherwise, it just doesn't give you the turbo for some reason. Luckily, WipEout Pulse fixed that. There we go. Yeah, that was a fairly smooth race to begin with. Right. Alright, next track is Modesto Heights. Could use each ship in order, to be fair. There are quite a lot. Maybe I'll just do that. Haven't done that yet on any of these streams, so yeah, let's just do that, I guess. Oh, well, actually, I think I did it with WipEout 3 when I was playing WipEout 3 a couple of weeks ago. Ah, Nitro Boost 245 is in the chat. It also doesn't give you the boost if you land on a speed pad. Yeah, that's another thing. And if you turbo, if you use the turbo over a speed pad, it cancels out the effect of the turbo, which is another annoying thing about this game. And Nitro Boost 245 also says evening, by the way. Good evening to you as well. Hope you enjoy my stream tonight, for as long as you can stay. So yeah, as I'm doing with these streams, I'm just playing through each track from, well, the first to last track in each game. So yeah, I'll just be doing that today. I hope I can do all 32 tracks in this one stream. It might take a good 2 hours or so. I was thinking originally that I could get all 42 tracks of WipEout Fusion raced in one single stream, but that just wasn't going to happen. I had to split it into 2 streams. Okay. Yeah, the walls in this game slow you down a fair bit, and also the acceleration is a bit slow. Like, yeah, it takes a while for the ship to get to like max acceleration in this game. Well, to accelerate to max speed rather. That's something that got fixed in WipEout Pulse. Oh wow. I've completely gone up the track. I might have to go after this stream because my phone is beeping. I have to just go for a minute. I'll just do this race first as quickly as I can. I don't even know if I'm going to get first now.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging. Shield active. Missile.
Yeah.
Autopilot.
Oh, I'm getting a lot of autopilots. Is this like the 4th one already in this whole stream? I'm only on track 2. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, Oricon doesn't have the greatest handling. It doesn't help that I don't use it often. Anyway, still managed to get first place somehow. You can see lap 3 sticks out a bit there. It's like almost 10 seconds slower than the rest. Apart from lap 1. Anyway, so some more viewers. Oh wow, there's 8 viewers already. Wow, thanks everyone. I guess. Oh, the AI there hitting the wall. Anyway, Spartonio in the chat says, "Yo man, just found your Robot Wars videos absolutely effing hilarious." Oh, glad you enjoy them. Did you ever play XG Racing? Similar to this. Is that Extreme G? Because I have played all 4 games, mostly the later ones, the 3rd one and XGRA. I think they're pretty good, but I personally prefer WipEout. An offer passes upper route would be nasty lol. Nitro Boost 245 says. Ah yeah, Spartonio just said Extreme G3 or XG3 Extreme G Racing. Yeah, I've played that. I actually bought it last year to play for the first time. I know, like, over 2 decades late, but whatever. It was a pretty fun game, but I don't know. I prefer WipEout personally, but yeah, it's not a bad game by any means. Nitro Boost 245 says, "Bro turned an Oricom into a coin for a coin slot, lol." Yeah. Sebastian says, "Pfizer's pretty much all I've raced with." Nitro Boost says, "Oh yeah, I forgot how brutal the rapid chicanes are in this variant of Modesto." Yeah, I think they're actually even worse on HD, like WipEout HD, because of how much faster you're going. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute, everyone, because my phone was beeping just a minute ago. I think I'll just let the demos play. I won't put on the intermission card. I'll be back as soon as I can. Shouldn't be too long, maybe a couple of minutes.
Ready. Go.
I'm back. Right, let's continue. WipEout Pure. Spartonio in the chat says, "My bro played WipEout more than my bro played WipEout more. My dad also loved this. This game was so hard when I was 6, lol." Must be called See It Again, I suppose. Right. Let's go to, oh yes, Shigu Project. Absolute nightmare of a track. I'll just use Kyrex. Oh, the ship preview disappeared then. That was weird. Kyrex is very well balanced in this game by the looks of it. Right, let's go. Haverham's in the chat. I'm trying to wean myself from Pfizer. Sebastian says, "Just today I got my hands on a Negcon, but the USB adapter the USB adapter I have adds some significant dead zone to the twist, which makes it difficult to steer." I imagine it only works like best on actual on like PS1 hardware. Yeah. Maybe a different USB adapter would help, but maybe a different USB adapter would help. I'm not sure. Anyway, oh wow, okay. That was floaty. But yeah, this is Shigu Project. It's a little bit of a difficulty spike, to say the least, compared to the first 2 tracks. It wasn't too bad of a lap to start off with, but I get all the barrel rolls in. Oh, yeah, the ships are a little bit, yeah, a little bit floaty in this game. Mostly just like in terms of gravity, not just like swinging left to right like in the PS1 games. If you know what I mean. Okay. Yeah, I do like Kyrex in this game. It looks good and it's great to control. It's very well balanced. A lot different to how Kyrex were in the first few games on PS1, where they would have like top speed but poor handling. But I guess in the later WipEout games, it just became more of a not really an all-rounder, but just an average, just a kind of an average ship. Kind of became what Oricon used to be, because that used to be like a pretty good all-rounder. Or average kind of ship. Although Mirage in WipEout Pulse happened, and that was basically a perfect all-rounder. Anyway. Oh wow. Yeah, I forgot, in this game if you pitch up a little bit, even if you just pitch a little bit up after falling down onto the track, the front of the ship just lifts up a lot for some reason. Oh god. Try and step the wall. Oh wow. Okay. At least I didn't fall off the track. Right. There we go. That was alright, I suppose. It's a little bit bumpy, but... Oh yeah, just remembered something. You can actually activate barrel rolls even after the race is finished. I just did it twice then, as you saw. Yeah, if you do the left, right, left, it'll literally... I might... Okay, no, it changed a different ship, but... Yeah, you can literally do barrel rolls after the race is finished. I don't know why, but I guess that's a thing. Right, Nitro Boost 245 says, I better get back to Gran Turismo, just thought I'd drop by. Okay, no worries. Thanks for watching, even for just a few minutes, I appreciate it. Have a good stream, mate. Thank you. Yeah, hope you enjoy Gran Turismo. I've noticed you've been playing it a lot recently. Every time I've went on my PS4 in the last couple of weeks, you've been playing Gran Turismo 7. Hope you're enjoying it a lot. Sebastian says, I've been searching around for a different adapter. There isn't much info about their using a USB adapter for it. Yeah, again, I think it's because it's such an old controller, it's probably just intended to be used on a PS1. So yeah, I'm not really sure how to help with that, unfortunately. Anyway, so 4th track is Blue Ridge. I use AG systems, poor speed and shield, but pretty good thrust and handling. Sorry. Oh. Here we go. I don't think Blue Ridge is quite as hard as Shigu Project. Yeah, I think Shigu Project's probably one of the hardest in the game, honestly. This is a little bit tricky, as you'll see, but not as bad as Shigu Project, in my opinion. Yeah, there's definitely a few difficult, sharp turns in this track, but again, I don't think it's quite as bad as what we just played. Oh yeah, AG systems, very good handling. And that's another thing. Yeah, Nitro Boost's favourite ship, I think, is AG systems. I think 90% of their gameplay that I've seen, they've used AG systems. on, well, WipEout Mega Collection. Yeah, I don't blame them. It's a pretty well balanced ship in that game. And in this game as well, yeah, the speed and the shield is a bit low, but aside from that, it's a pretty good ship.
Missile.
Uh-oh. Okay. Thought I was going to get struck by a missile there.
Shield active.
Final lap. Not really a whole lot going on, unfortunately. But in the next few tracks there, I think they'll definitely be a bit more interesting. You'll see soon.
Missile.
Uh-oh. Okay. It's twice now. Warn me about the missile and then it's never actually hit. I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, yeah, that's Blue Ridge. Not too bad, but there are some pretty tricky corners. I actually got a race record, nice. Okay, Sebastian says, once you get used to the physics in WipEout Pure, it's not that difficult, I think. Yeah, I agree. It does have its own kind of physics. Obviously, they got changed a bit in WipEout Pulse, like better acceleration and stuff. But yeah, with WipEout Pure, I've heard people call it like speedboat kind of handling, and that kind of makes sense, I think. Right, here we go to the Beta League. Snooket. I think this is the longest track in that game. Yeah, 6.1 kilometers. Let's use Piranha. Yeah, great speed as always with the Piranha, but pretty poor handling. Some of the worst handling actually out of any of the ships. That's just been that's just the way Piranha is in the newer games from Pure onwards, I think. Right, here we go. I'm not sure why in this track the ship spawns a little bit to the left of where it's supposed to, but whatever. It's always on this track, I'm not sure why. I'm not really the biggest fan of the Piranha design in this game. It looks... I mean, it kind of looks like how it did in the later games, but just less agile. A bit boxy, especially at the back, I don't know. It's not bad, it's just... I prefer the later version of the Piranha ship. Like the later versions on Pulse and HD. I love the 2048 Piranha as well, that looks nice. The Piranha Speed especially. Oh wow, that was close, I nearly fell into that pit there. I don't know why right at the start of the track there's just a pit. Oh no, I've been bombed. Okay. Okay, let's push into Kyrex there. I'm still in second, no, out the way. Not letting this happen. Not letting Kyrex overtake. Oh wait, I think I found the leader. Who is it? Is that Turbo Weevil? That's one of the DLC ships for the, I think it's the Omega pack. I'm not sure why that ship's in first of all things, but whatever. Thought it'd be something like Harriman or Triakis or something, but whatever. Oh yeah, the soundtrack in this game, by the way, is probably one of my favourites as well. There's a lot of great songs. Okay, oh no, slow down a bit there. Oh, I thought I was on lap 5, I'm still on lap 4, that's how long this track is compared to the rest. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wow. That went horribly wrong, wow, okay. I completely just... Oh no. I think I went through, like the the bottom of the track, that was weird. I don't think I've ever done that before. Like, usually I'd fall off and it would just respawn me straight away, but that took a while. Okay, let's just get into first place again. Out of the way. Oh, they hit the bomb, yes. Perfect. There we go. Nice. That went a bit wrong on that last lap there, but whatever. Still somehow got first. Sebastian says the significant slowdown when you turn makes it a lot easier. Just hold down the accelerator the whole race. Yeah, I suppose. I'm not really the biggest fan of how much it slows you down, but it does kind of make it easier sometimes for certain corners. Right, let's go to track 5, which is Città Nuova, I think. Yeah, this is another nightmare in this game. Okay, I'm using Assegai for this one, so another pretty well balanced ship. I think it's literally the same as Kyrex. Oh, okay, it's just it's the thrust that has 4 out of 5 instead of the shield. So yeah, this should feel pretty similar to Kyrex then. I think, if I remember correctly, it does mostly feel like Kyrex in terms of handling, which makes sense because of the stats. Alright. Also, did I say track 5? I meant track 6. This is the 6th track in the game. Right. Yeah, as Assegai in this game, it looks a lot like very, very close to how it looked in WipEout 3, except the cockpit is now in the middle as opposed to the right side. Because it used to be aligned to the right for some reason on WipEout 3. Oh no! Wow. Oh wow, that's a lot of lag as well. Yeah, this game does not perform too well sometimes when there's a lot going on. Oh wow. Makes sense though, it was a Europe launch title, I think. I think it was the first PSP game to come out in Europe actually. Going by the number on the side, pretty sure it's UCES1. I think the first WipEout was also a launch title for the PS1, and that was SCES10 or something like that. That was the number on the side. Was that ship just on its side as well? Wow. Yeah, oh man, this is just reminding me of that, oh no, that stream that I did last month of WipEout Pulse FX350 edition. That game was basically a mod for WipEout Pulse where it has all the DLC tracks and all the WipEout Pure tracks, I think. So you're playing WipEout Pure tracks with WipEout Pulse physics, and because of the way the acceleration is in that game, it's a lot faster. So you're basically completing this track at like twice the speed. Like the top speed's the same, it just doesn't take anywhere near as long for the ships to reach that top speed. So yeah, and this track becomes an absolute nightmare for the AI. It's not too bad for the player, I suppose, although it's sometimes quite hard to get ahead of the AI because of how fast they go. And yeah, when you finish the race, the AI always end up like flying off, like flying over the walls because of how fast they're going. It's funny. I need to stream that again at some point. It's a great mod. Oh, that was close. Not really sure where to use this turbo. Yeah, there's just so many of these, like, there's so much variation in the height. Oh, someone's been eliminated, wow. It's kind of rare for WipEout Pure for some reason. Eliminations aren't really that common. Just get a bit of shield energy. Why did it try to barrel roll? I think it just tried to barrel roll just then. I swear I didn't do the button combination, but whatever. Must have done it by accident or something. Oh god. Oh no, that was not the best idea. Still in first though. There we go. Bit bumpy, but this is a good race, I suppose. I almost got exactly 3 minutes. That would have been satisfying. Okay. Let's go on to the next track, which is Sabenko Climb, I think. Another nightmare of a track. Yep, Sabenko Climb, track 7 out of 32, pretty sure. Oh, and I've got to use Triakis. I haven't got to, but I'll use it anyway. Although, to be fair, Triakis is probably one of the best ships in this game, if not the best. Because of, it says thrust 2 out of 5, but it seems to have the best acceleration, despite that stat. Must be a bug or something. I think people have said, yeah, it's a bug with Triakis, where it basically makes it one of the best ships in the game. Some people have called it the best, I think. Anyway. Yeah, speaking of bugs, the song Bug has started playing great. Yeah, the handling for Triakis is quite poor, but it's quite satisfying. It's definitely very satisfying to get right. Oh wow. Yeah, the opponents are struggling a bit. Oh no, I hit the wall and completely slowed to a halt pretty much. Wow, why is there so much lag? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, that was close. Nearly got plasma sniped. Okay. I guess. Hope this lag isn't too annoying for you guys. It's definitely annoying for me when I'm trying to play. It's just how the game runs on PSP. There we go. I'm glad the barrel rolls are mostly working. Because there are some times on the PSP games where the barrel roll just doesn't want to register for whatever reason. Like, at all. Okay, that was too low. Do I dare go into internal view? I'll probably do that on the last lap. Because I know some of my viewers like that. Okay, just tried to barrel there, didn't even do it. Okay. Oh, that was close. Oh no. Right, there we go. Here's, let's just do internal view for this last lap on Sabenko Climb. How am I 5 seconds ahead? Oh. Yeah, it's a bit trippy, but it's quite fun. It's just a bit of a challenge. Oh no. I'm missing all the speed pads and stuff though. Oh. Let's just finish it with a quake, even though nobody's ahead of me.
Gold medal awarded.
That went pretty smoothly, I think, to be fair. Right, now it's time for the last Beta League track, which is Stall 2. Another, not quite as hard as most of the other, well, not quite as hard as these two, but some of the track has no wall this time, as you'll see in a second. Haramel. Just Benny in the chat said Vanuba. I'll be using that later. I'm decided to use each ship in order of how they appear in the ship select. Speaking of Vanuba, or Vanuba, however it's said, I actually decided to, because I have this physical version of WipEout Omega Collection, and I noticed the digital version was on sale, like 60% off. So I decided to buy it today, just so I could get access to the Vanuba ship, because it's only exclusive to the digital version. And it's such a good ship. Genuinely. I used it for like hours today, and it's a lot of fun. It's such a good ship. That's the one thing I've been missing out on for like over 2 years since I first played the game. Just the Varnuba ship. And yeah, it's great. I actually did a time trial earlier, like I spent over an hour. Oh wow. Okay, I don't know what just happened there, but yeah, yeah, the Varnuba ship in WipEout Mega Collection is absolutely brilliant. Probably one of my like top 3 favourite ships now, and it's only been a day.
Shield active.
Yeah, I did a time trial earlier on Moa Therma. I might upload that in the next few days. Anyway, back to WipEout Pure. So yeah, this is Sol 2. It's quite a fun track. It's literally in the sky, and there's some parts of the track literally have no wall, like no walls or anything. And yeah, as you just saw a minute ago, something happened and the ship front flipped and then went off the track, which was bizarre. Yeah, WipEout Pure does have some weird moments like that. It's quite easy to flip your ship in this game. Same in Pulse. I don't think it's quite as bad in Pulse. But then in HD, in WipEout HD, it's almost impossible to flip your ship, I think. It stays upright a lot better. Same for 2048. It's still possible, just not as frequent in those games. Anyway. Yeah, this has went alright, mostly, apart from what happened earlier. Yeah. Just Benny says, oh nice, thank you. Yeah, that race went okay. I think I've been first in every single race so far, but I don't think that streak's going to last the whole stream. I highly doubt that. There's going to be I'm sure there's going to be a few tracks I'm going to struggle on. Anyway, oh, single race. Phantom. Moving on to the Classic League now. So yeah, these are literally remakes of tracks from previous games. So this is Carbonus, which was originally in WipEout 1. I think it's probably the shortest track in the game. It's only 3.2 kilometers. Let's use the zone ship, I guess, because I'm doing it in order. Almost a perfect all-rounder, apart from the shield, which is very poor. Which is a bit weird for a zone ship, but whatever. It probably has maxed out shielding in like an actual zone race, but then when you're using it in an actual race, maybe that's when the shield is put to 1 out of 5. Just so it's not an unfair advantage or something. I don't know. Already been streaming for over 40 minutes. Wow.
Go.
Right. So yeah, this is like a, I guess like a minimalist or electronic themed like remake of Carbonus from WipEout 1.
Missile. Rocket.
Okay. And yeah, the ship's kind of changed design a little bit in zone mode. Sorry. On Classic League, not on zone mode. Oh wow.
Missile.
Okay. Oh no. Oh, what happened there? I just get stuck on the wall.
Disruption.
This might be the first race where I don't get first place.
Shield
Ah well. I mean, this was a fairly simple track in the first game, but in this you're going a lot faster. So the turns, you're going to have to react to the turns like a lot quicker. That was better. Oh, get off. Yeah, the walls slow down a lot in this game. It's a little bit too reminiscent of the PS1 games, where like if you hit the wall a little too hard, you'll lose all your speed pretty much. Oh no, the NG's critical. No, that was close. Come on. Who's this in first? Is this? Oh. Okay, I went through them apparently.
Silver medal awarded.
Hang on a second. I'm back. I thought someone knocked on my door, but there was no one there. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, that's the first race I've lost, but it's okay. I'm only going to like restart the race if it's a complete disaster or something. Right. Christian PA in the chat says, what do you think about the zone ship? I think this ship was unlockable by beating the zone races back in the vanilla game. Yes. I think I think you're correct. And yeah, the zone ship, I think for the most part, it's a pretty good all-rounder. Again, the shield energy. Yeah, it's got like the poorest shield in the game, I think. So it's kind of like, it's probably more for like expert pilots or like more skilled pilots. I wouldn't call myself an expert. Anyway, so yeah, here's Saga Matha. This is originally in 2097, but now it's in the Classic League in WipEout Pure. Yes, the medieval ship. I think, I'm not sure if this is, I can't remember how this is unlocked. I think it's just after doing a certain amount of races or something. And I'm not sure if it's exclusive to like the European version of this game, which is what I'm playing. I think it's a reference to Medieval Resurrection, which was a Studio Liverpool game on PSP that came out in 2005 alongside this game, WipEout Pure. I've noticed the stats are very similar to the Zone ship, just slightly worse handling and speed. Still pretty good though, 4 out of 5. Hey2020 in the chat says, hey, how's it going? Good, thanks. Been playing, I was playing a Mega Collection earlier, and now I'm just playing WipEout Pure on stream. Basically, just every track in the game, all 32 tracks. I'm currently on the 10th track right now. This is Saga Matha from the Classic League. Yeah, the medieval ship, it looks interesting. It looks really fragile, honestly. Very pointy, but also it looks like if it crashed into anything, it would just crumble apart. Obviously, it would look a bit different in an actual race, like in a standard race, but even then, still, it would still have the same like thin kind of shape. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this track's pretty straightforward, honestly. I do like the vibe of the Classic League tracks in this game. It's kind of bizarre, but I like it. Oh, and it's also, I've just realised it's also playing a cold storage track from WipEout 1, which is part of the DLCs in this game. Speaking of the DLCs, this game had a lot of DLCs, and some exclusive to certain regions, like the Coca-Cola libraries and tracks and stuff. Oh, I got a new lap record, nice. Wish that autopilot didn't just end there, though. Yeah, this game, sorry, had an impressive amount of DLC, and it was all free as well, which is amazing. Like, thinking about it, the DLC pretty much doubles the amount of content you get in this game, which is quite generous, especially considering WipEout Pulse also had DLC, but it was just, I mean, it was pretty much just the rest of the content in the game. Like, it was another 8 tracks, or well, 4 tracks with reverse versions and 4 ships, but I think it cost about like £15 altogether, even though they're like standard 4 team ships and tracks that should have been in the game already, in my opinion, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, this game, WipEout Pure, does have an impressive amount of DLC. I think the base game has like 16 tracks, but then with all the DLCs, like all the standard DLCs at least, I think it doubles to 32 tracks. Christian PA in the chat says, the medieval ship was unlockable. I think I got it just by playing or something. My disc had the trailer of medieval and no more ships. That was the only extra ship I had in the game. Yeah, a lot of the extra ships you get in this game are just from the free DLC. Nide in the chat, I think that's your name, Nide. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. They say, which one between Pure and Pulse do you think is better? It's difficult for me. I think Pulse is better because I prefer, because it has, the graphics are better, the handling is better, and I think some of the tracks are better. But I love Pure as well. Like the handling, I don't know. I prefer the handling in Pulse, of course, but like in WipEout Pure, like I still like that game a lot. Like I like a lot of the tracks and like the way it looks and everything. I think it's I don't know, it's difficult. I think I like Pulse just a tiny bit more, but Pure is still great, I think. I probably could have explained that better, but it's alright. Anyway, next classic track is Manop. This is a WipEout 3 track this time. Quite a fun track, I think. Next ship. Yes, Gotegi 45. This is part of the Delta pack, the Delta DLC pack, which also includes, of course, the Delta League, but I'll be getting onto that later. Okay. Yes, Nide also says, I agree with your opinion. Okay, fair enough. So you also like Pulse as well, more than Pure. Yeah, I think both the PSP games, they're both great, but yeah, I like Pulse a little bit more. And yeah, Gotegi 45, it looks a little bit different in this game. Obviously, I'm on the Classic League, so all the ships look a bit different. It's the same shape, just texture's a bit different. But yeah, the Gotegi 45 looks more like a arrow, I guess, kind of design, which is a lot different to the twin fork design it usually had in WipEout 3 and in WipEout Pulse. Not sure why they changed it to like this arrow design in Pure, but I like it. Kind of makes it look agile, like definitely more agile than the twin fork boxy design that I had in the other games.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
Oh, here we go, first place.
Missile.
Oh wait,
Missile.
4th place.
Energy critical.
There were no ships ahead of me, so I assumed I was in first. Whoops, I was stupid.
Disruption bomb.
Yeah, the ships are ahead of me, just, well, far ahead. Right. Yeah, this track's quite fun. Can be a bit annoying though with these 90-degree turns. But again, satisfying to get right. Oh, what the? Thanks for blocking the road, I guess. Well, not I guess, I mean...
Autopilot
Right.
engaged.
Okay.
Disengaging.
My commentary's not the best. Oh well. Oh no. Keep going low on energy. Oh, I've completely screwed that up. Oh wow, that was close. Yeah, the bombs in this game are massive. Okay, back in first. Come on, don't screw it. There we go. Yeah, sometimes the autopilot kind of misses turns in this game, and it gets a bit annoying. At least it's not WipEout Fusion, where sometimes the autopilot will literally turn the ship the wrong way, which actually happened to me in a previous stream, which was quite irritating. I think it was weird. I think it made contact with the wall and for some reason slowed down and turned the other way around for a second, and then it started going the right way again. It was bizarre.
Gold medal award.
Anyway. So yeah, that was Manop. Yeah, pretty fun track. Right. Right, let's go on to the last Classic League track, which is Mandrashi. This is a track from WipEout Fusion. The only thing is, the way WipEout Fusion works, like Mandrashi was one venue, and then it would have 3 tracks with reverse versions. So basically 6 tracks within the one venue. But this obviously is just one track, and I'm not actually sure which layout it's based on, like which course. I don't know if it's like Mandrashi course 1 or course 2 or whatever. I've never really been able to tell. But yeah, let's just get on with it. I think it must be one of them, I just don't know which. I assume maybe it's just the first one, the first course that this is based on. So yeah, Mandrashi, basically from WipEout Fusion.
Go.
Wish I knew which course it was based on, but oh well. And yeah, this is Icarus. Great speed, the handling's a bit meh, and the shield as well. And yeah, of course, Mandrashi in WipEout Fusion always had the 360 loop. But this doesn't have that. It just turns it into kind of like left, right, left, I guess. Like it'd be this part here would usually be like a 360 kind of thing. But yeah, now it's a right, left, right kind of tilt instead. Oh wow, just got thrown off the track. Oh wow. Oh god, the lag really messes around with the physics as well. I think this is just a really short version of Course 1, like Mandrashi Course 1 from Fusion. I think that's what this is, but I'm not 100% sure. I've never been able to pinpoint the right one, really. Right, where's the leader? Oh, did not do a good job of avoiding that bomb there. Oh. Is that another bomb right there? Bloody hell. Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Nearly went on my side there. Which ship's that? Is that the... Oh, come on. Oh, okay, I thought I was on the last lap there. I thought that would have been a clutch finish. I would have actually lost there because it said 0.3 seconds behind. But luckily it wasn't the last lap, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, please don't tip over, bloody hell. It's quite easy to do in this game, as I said. You'll probably see that soon as well. Oh no! Ugh. They overtook me in the last 2 seconds. Christian PA in the chat says it's extremely common to eat a bomb if you're behind an enemy. At least I get one almost every race. Yeah, it almost feels too common, doesn't it? Hey A20 says ouch. Yeah, I imagine you're referring to the bomb from a minute ago as well. Right. Next track. Oh yeah, that's the end of the Classic League. The next league, the rest of these are all DLC. So there's an extra 5 leagues. Yeah, Classic 2. So yeah, this was part of the Classic pack. And yeah, Ultima 7, which was the first WipEout track, literally the one that started the whole series. Yeah, originally in WipEout 1. Just in the Classic League this time, in this game. Ah yes, Puma 1. It looks like a pretty... Well, in terms of stats, it looks like a pretty good ship. I don't really use the DLC ships that often. Well, I use the standard team ones, but not like Puma or like Turbo Weevil or Claw or whatever. Right, here we go. So yeah, the ships in the Classic 2 League, the ships don't have like the electronic design or anything, like the electronic kind of textures. The track still has that kind of vibe though. I really like the red here as well, the red and blue, and purple I guess, or pink. I do like how this is coloured, and I've just completely screwed that up. Oh, whoops. Although my ship is blending in with the floor a bit. Wow. Really wish one of the cold storage music tracks was playing right now, but well. You can't actually change songs mid-race. Come on, barrel roll. There we go. Had to do the left, right, left about like 5 times there for it to register. Come on. Oh, yes. Hit the wall, but I managed to strike that opponent there with the plasma. Although opponents are putting on a little bit of a... Okay, never mind, actually. Seem to be getting into podium position quite easily. This ship feels quite good, actually, to control. It kind of looks like a classic ship, too. It's perfect. Oh, wow, that was... Speaking of perfect, that was like perfect timing for that shield, if I do say so myself. Yeah, this ship looks a lot like a... Looks kind of like a WipEout 1 or 2097 ship. Colours probably a bit different, but... Oh no, I'm like really low on shield energy. No, I've got to stop barrel rolling. No, not helping. There we go. Kind of wish there was a percentage number, like for the shield energy in this game, but whatever. I think the HUD in this game is supposed to kind of represent 2097s a bit. I think that was what the developers said with WipEout Pure. They kind of wanted to go back to like the PS1, like the 2097 kind of style of WipEout. And it kind of shows in some areas, although obviously it has a lot of new stuff as well. There we go. Nice.
Gold medal awarded.
Christian PA says, "Ouch, collisions." Yeah, yeah, hitting that that right there. I think the opponent just did there, or well, my ship just being controlled by the AI. Yeah, that big thing on the roof, I guess. Yeah, wasn't great hitting that right at the start of the race. Sebastian says, "I wonder how many Gs the pilots are subjected to." I think quite a lot, especially considering the way the physics work in this game. Like, you can go up to like 800 kilometers an hour, and the walls will literally slow you down to like 100. That would probably end you in real life if physics worked like that. I imagine I mean, I'm going on a bit of a tangent, but I suppose if AG racing did exist one day, they probably wouldn't go any faster than like F1 cars. It'd just be too dangerous. The tracks would have to be a lot more straight as well, I think. Anyway, this is a Keys. This is a 2097 track originally. Let's use Puma 2, which looks literally just like Kyrex from 2097, or 3 actually. It looks more like WipEout 3. Kyrex. It literally looks the exact same, except it'll be black and red, I think. Yeah, Keys is all blue, which is the complete opposite of how it was in 2097, where it was all dark and dystopian and like red. It looked really cool in that game. I do like how it looks here as well, but it really is like the completely opposite vibe. It's the exact same track, just the vibe is completely different. I imagine some people probably aren't a fan. Oh wow, the disruption ball made my ship all bouncy. Oh no, not the mines. A lot of the music you'll be hearing is from DLCs as well. Oh wow, I landed on the wall there, that saved me. That's something you could not do in 2097. You can only hit the walls. Oh, I nearly just landed straight on that bomb. Oh yes, Quake. That is a very, very bright Quake, wow. What's that about? It was literally glowing white. Oh no. Maybe it's just because of how bright this track is, I don't know. Oh no, I'm down to 6th. Yeah, this was a bloody hard track from 2097 and it's still quite hard here. Come on. It's very fun though. The kind of ascension into the air and then the descension near the end. I mean, it's not really much of an ascension or descension, but whatever. Oh god, no. I keep getting overtaken by loads of ships. Kinda glad the later WipEout games only have 8 opponents and not like 12 or 15 or whatever. Like the previous games. Oh yes. Medieval's in first place. Oh no, that's a bomb. Okay, I got a turbo luckily, that's lucky. Very lucky. Oh no, oh. I had a shield though, so I guess it's fine. No, no. Okay, got first. Just about.
Gold medal awarded.
Okay. Oyster Wallace in the chat says, I feel like the size scale of this track feels smaller than 2097. Maybe. It does feel a little bit different. Unless the ships are bigger, I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe they did make it smaller, I'm not sure. Yeah, the track's somewhat more narrow. Yeah. It could also be the camera, because the camera in this game is totally different to how it was in the PS1 days. I don't know. Christian PA says, it's funny when you just start bouncing, you don't even need to fight with the disruptor. Right. Let's move on to the next track. I think it's... I'm trying to remember what it was. I think... Oh, it was Porto Cora, wasn't it? No, it's Vol Square. I thought Porto Cora was next for some reason. So yeah, Vol Square was originally in WipEout Fusion, and yeah, it's in the Classic League here. I think it's based on Course 2 Reverse, Vol Square. Tigron. Or Tigron. I think it's Tigron. Yeah, Tigron looks nearly the same as it does in Fusion. It's actually a perfect ship to use here, I suppose.
Go.
It looks a little bit more angular, I guess, because it's on PSP. And the graphics aren't quite as powerful as PS2. Still not bad by any means, though. Graphics are still nice in this game. Oh no, I nearly went off the track. I think this is, yeah, a shortened version of Vol Square Course 2 Reverse. Yeah, about Mandrashi from earlier, that track, I'm not sure. Still not 100% sure what course that's based on, but whatever. Oh. This is... Just going alright so far. Could do without hitting the walls though. Oh no. Nice barrel rolls. This is obviously something you couldn't do in WipEout Fusion, was the barrel rolls. Yeah, WipEout Pure was the first game to have barrel rolls actually. Oh wow. Okay, the ship nearly just landed on its fronts, well, on the front I guess.
Mines.
Oh god, I just went into a whole road of mines. Oh man. Oh no, I'm trying too hard with the barrel rolls. I've been eliminated. That's what I get. I was trying too hard with the barrel rolls. That's the first elimination of the whole stream. And 10 people get to see that. That's like some of the most... I think that's the highest amount of viewers I've had in the last few weeks on stream. Hope everyone's enjoying the stream, by the way. I really appreciate everyone staying to watch. Oh no, I went straight into the back of the medieval ship.
Missile.
Oh nice, Onyx is playing. Probably one of my favourite music tracks from any of the games in the series. That did not go well. What was that? Why was the turbo so delayed there? That was funny. That was bizarre but funny. Wow. I could have just said hilarious, but whatever. I'm 6 seconds behind. That's not too great.
Missile.
Oh no. No. Oh, man. I'm not having the best time in this track, am I? Right, I've got to stop with the barrels. It's fun, but I'm going to lose shield energy. Like, a lot of it.
Shield active.
Oh no. Get off the wall, bloody hell.
Bomb.
Let's see if the missile would lock on, that'd be great. Well, just took its time. Oh wow, I nearly missed the track. Well, there's too many of those moments on this track for some reason. Well, just too many moments with the wall in particular. Ah yes, first. How was Phizar in first? I'm joking, Phizar's good, just a bit slow sometimes.
Autopilot.
Yes. For the autopilot. Did a good job there, luckily. As it should. Oh, missed all of those. God, every time I keep landing on that wall. At least I'm not going over it. That's good.
Shield active.
There we go, actually. Well, I got rockets and I couldn't even use them. Oh, because I'm in first.
Shield active.
Whatever. Well, that was Vol Square. Only one I've had to do twice so far.
Awarded.
Oh well. Still a fun track. Oh wow, there's a lot of messages. I'll just catch up for a minute. I guess I'll go on the menu and maybe a demo will play while I'm reading the chat. Are you a Ballistic NG fan too? I love it. Very AG physics and ship pitch oriented. Yeah, I do like Ballistic NG a lot. I think I've had it for a couple of months. I need to spend more time playing it, honestly. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's heavily inspired by the PS1 Wipeout games, as well as I think Jet Moto and Roll Cage. I think it was basically Wipeout, Jet Moto, and Roll Cage. I think are the three games that Ballistic NG is kind of inspired by. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. I need to play it more. I should probably make more content about it as well. I have completed a lot of the campaign. I think I've got past halfway. It's bloody hard sometimes though, but very, very satisfying to get right. What was that noise? Okay, that ship is extremely different in a Mega Collection, and the ship looks like a missile or something. Oh, you're talking about Tigron, aren't you? I don't know what. I'm not sure why it got changed so much in a Mega Collection. It almost looks like one of those situations where like the brand name would get bought up by a different company or something and just used for something, well, different. Christian PA. Oh no. Rapid Emboa in the chat is replying to Christian PA's message saying it's based on the Fusion design. The Mega Collection design is a complete overhaul. Yeah. The stream is called Oyster Wallace said. Thank you. Glad you're enjoying it. Ouch again says hey 20. Yeah. I'm guessing you're referring to the elimination. Sebastian says this music track is ingrained in my brain. First track that played when I first played Pure. Magical. Yeah. It's a great yeah, Onyx by Cold Storage it's a great music track. It's probably one of my like top 10 favorites. Top 10 favorite music tracks in the entire series, honestly. Haven't really got a list, but I would easily put it in the top 10. Rapid Embo says, Pure's tracks don't seem to be designed for Phantom Class, and it's honestly extra entertaining for it. Yeah, sometimes I think you're right. Like in some cases, I would agree with you. Especially Sitter Nova, that track. Like you really have to slow down sometimes. On Sitter Nova. Although, I mean, the way the acceleration is in this game, I mean, the game kind of does the slowing down for you, I guess, because of, if that makes any sense. Basically, like, again, the ships in this game, they take a while to get, like, accelerate to full speed. Anyway, let's move on to the last Classic 2 track, which is, Porto Core from WipEout 3. For some reason, it says 4.7 kilometers. I think it was only like 3.2 in WipEout 3. So I guess they made it longer in this for whatever reason. Let's go with the next one, Varnuba. Yes. I've noticed as well, right underneath the stats, there's 2 like color bars. That's supposed to be like the color of the team that you're going with. Like it's correct for the these top ones that are already in the game, but then for some reason Icarus apparently has Physar colours, which it doesn't. Puma 1 has Triakis, which it doesn't. Puma 2 has Oricon, which obviously no. Tigron also has Physar. Varnuba apparently has AG Systems colours. It's all wrong for some reason. I don't know why it's like that. It must be a bug with the DLCs. Obviously Varnuba is supposed to be orange and silver. Rapid Ambo says, that damn signboard on Citronova, yeah, I hit it earlier. I literally flew straight into it earlier and, well, slowed to a halt pretty much, and just slowly fell back down onto the track. It's funny how the collision works in these games sometimes. Oh god, Quake. Oh, the whole screen's turned orange. Wow. Yeah, the Quake really, like, does light up the screen.
Shield active.
Yeah, I think Porto Core definitely feels a bit wider, I think, in this game. And I don't know if it does feel a bit longer as well. Yes, I swear it's definitely been changed a little bit. Oh, I had so much time to react to that. Why did I not just... That was silly. Oh god, that's hype. Yeah, that's sometimes...
Shield active.
Oh, not again. I didn't even hold up that time. I think it just bounced up. I just realised actually no, down on the D-pad actually pitches the ship up, and then up pitches it down, if that makes any sense. So I meant to say I was holding down. Oh, well, it's not important. I do prefer this track with WipEout 3 physics, honestly. Although, I mean, that goes with most of the classic... Oh. YouTube saying it's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Oh yeah, it's dropped some frames. Oh no. Oh no, it says it's got a green bar now. Hope the stream didn't just lag then. It might have lagged for a minute. I hope it's okay. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, most of the classic tracks in this game, they are great, but I mostly prefer playing like the original versions. But 7.9 seconds ahead. Where are the opponents? Wait, I'm lapping them. What? I can't really remember the last time I lapped opponents in this game. That's interesting.
Contender eliminated.
Oh, someone's been eliminated as well. I never really remember like
Gold medal awarded.
lapping anyone in this game. That's interesting. Does that usually happen on this track? Rapid Ember says, oh yeah, there was a video hitch earlier, but it seems fine now. Okay, good. Stream did act up a few minutes ago. Looks like the rubber band snapped. Yeah, it says drop frames 0.3% on the OBS, but now it's saying it in full signal. Oh, on YouTube now it says excellent connection. Okay, I'll just continue then. Yeah, my internet at home is not perfect. Might cut out sometimes. I think it happened briefly last stream. It cut out for like 10 seconds, and then it was fine. So yeah. Anyway, that's all the classic 2 tracks. So that's 40, 12, so that's 16. So that we're halfway through the tracks now. But it's been an hour and 20 minutes. Hopefully, I can get the rest of these done quickly. I don't really want to be streaming for any longer than like 2 hours. Yeah, let's go on to the Delta League. This is Iridia. All 4 of these tracks are in like a stadium kind of thing. That's where they're hosted. Or hub construct, as the game calls it. Yes, Claw. Maybe I should leave these last 4 ships for the Omega League tracks, because I mean, I think they're best on those tracks, really. So I guess I'll just go back to Physar, but this time I'll use the alternative livery. I don't know why, but the only way you can activate it is by like pressing the right button on the D-pad, and then that square lights up there. And yeah, it doesn't. That's the only indicator. But yeah, still cool that all the ships have alternative liveries, I suppose, or liveries, however you say it. Oh, that didn't take long to load. But yeah, now I'm using Physar with a slightly different livery. Looks nice. It looks kind of like, looks reminiscent of one of the liveries that's in WipEout HD. Although, obviously all the ships in WipEout HD are based off the WipEout Pulse ships. The FX 400 ones. And yeah, this game... Oh no! It swapped my steering. Oh man. That's the worst. Sometimes the disruption bolt, it'll literally reverse your steering for a few seconds. And it's the worst. I swear it always happens in a turn as well. Sometimes it'll give you an autopilot though. The disruption bolt, which is helpful. Although I imagine it's not helpful if you're racing online, for example. Obviously I imagine racing online, or... Well actually, you can still do ad hoc these days. You just have to find someone else who happens to own this game and a PSP nearly 20 years later. I'm very sorry for saying that, actually. I can't believe this game's nearly 20 years old. It does not feel right. Feels wrong. It feels completely wrong, genuinely. Oh yes. Oh yes, that. Despite that being a really low barrel roll, it actually counted. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Sometimes in this game, weapons have a habit to just bounce in the air when you use them. It's mostly the disruption bolt that does that, I think. It's bizarre. Sometimes they just bounce in the air. Weird. Yeah, I'm surprised that barrel roll is actually working. Oh yes, Quake. Quake is a bit over-exaggerated in this game, but whatever. God, the Quake must have been like the coolest stuff, like back when 2097 was new, like when the Quake was first a thing. Must have been the coolest thing. Just,
Gold medal awarded.
Yeah, just the Quake weapon. The way it like ripples the whole track. It always will be one of my favourite weapons in the entire series. It's just brilliant. Rapid Ember says, I know people are running multiplayer emulated through PPSSPP. I haven't figured out how to set up yet though. I've never done it myself, but yeah, I know it's possible. I've seen a YouTube channel called D Roasted Cat. They often play WipEout Pure online, and WipEout Pulse. I think they have it on like with RTX as well, which is interesting. Like they literally have ray tracing, like post-processing effects, which is it looks pretty cool. Personally, I wouldn't play it like that. I mean, I couldn't because my PC would not be able to run that. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. So yeah, if you want to see some WipEout Pure online multiplayer action, just search De-Roasted Cat on YouTube, and yeah, I think one of their latest videos, they were racing online, and yeah, I think they were using PPS as PP, and I think they must have been. Sebastian says, I remember using X-Link Kai to play some ad hoc games through the internet. I've heard of that, I think. X-Link Kai. Yeah, it's pretty cool how no matter how old certain games are, you can still play them online as though they were new. Here's Anolfa Pass. This track ended up in, well, as well as a few other, I think this track, Anolfa Pass, as well as a few other WipEout Pure tracks, they ended up in WipEout HD. I'll use Oricon for this. Rapid Embauer says, I've heard of and have. Sorry, I'll try and read that again. I've heard of and have used a high-res texture mod, but an RTX patch. I think it's more of like a post-processing effect thing. I think they use something called reshade or something, and yeah, it basically applies like all sorts of like post-processing effects, such as like RTX and stuff. Well, I don't know if it's literally like real-time RTX, like, but I don't know, it's hard to explain. But yeah, it's not really a patch, it's more of just like an extra bit of software to like kind of enhance graphics, I guess. Oh right, reshade, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. I probably should have said that first. Ah well. Is this using the alternative library? I don't. Is it? This looks like the default one. Ah well. I did have the alternate library selected. Unless. No, it's supposed to look a bit. Oh wow! Oh god, no, no! Oh god! Oh, and a quake, bloody hell! Yeah, that's another terrible thing. The disruption bomb does. It can mess around with the field of view. It's really trippy. It's really annoying as well. I'm really glad none of the other WipEout games did that. Although WipEout Pulse kind of had something similar when you got hit by like cannon bullets or like the leech beam, and like the camera would kind of, it wouldn't do the same thing, it would kind of just like move to the left or right a bit. Well, a bit too much. They toned that down a bit for WipEout HD, I think. I don't know why I tried barrel rolling that low, that was silly. Yeah, North of Pass is a fairly straightforward track, really. Although, that being said, on WipEout HD anyway, when you're playing online, this track is a totally different story. Because I imagine, well, most of the players, because they're very skilled, like, I guess the track being easy in a way makes it harder in some ways when you're playing online on WipEout HD. Because, well, I guess a lot of the skilled players, they know, like, the best routes to, well, not the routes, but, like, the best ways to use the weapons and stuff. Anyway, that's an Anolfa Pass.
Gold medal awarded.
Looks nearly the same as it does in WipEout HD, honestly. Obviously, it looks better in HD, but that's because it came out after. Anyway. Next track is Colt Ewa. I'll use Kyrex for this. I'll just make sure the alternative library is selected this time, just to make sure. Rapid Embauer says, I gained a pretty strong appreciation for this track after doing Beat Zico. Oh wow, yeah, Beat Zico, I remember doing that a couple of years ago, and I think it took about 60 laps, or 70 or something. I actually had to do it again a few months ago, on regular WipEout HD, and then again not long after, because, well, in the last few months I've been using a different PSN account, so I basically got all the trophies again on a mega collection. And yeah, I did beat Zico on PS3 and a mega collection on PS4, and I think it was probably a total of like 180 laps between both games. Yeah, beat Zico is, I mean, it's so satisfying to get right, but it's also so painful at the same time. Especially when you get a lap time that's like less than like a tenth of a second behind the actual requirement, which is like 30.82 seconds, I think, something like that. Or 31.82, I can't remember. But yeah, there were too many times where I'd be like a 1/10 of a second off, or even less, from the requirement. It's such a hard trophy, but it's so brilliant, like, once you nail it. So, yeah, basically, if you didn't know, Beat Zico's a trophy you had to get it for WipEout HD. You have to do, I think it's Venom class speed lap with the Piranha ship on an Alpha Pass, and yeah, the time requirement I think was 30.82 seconds or 31.82, can't exactly remember, but for Venom class that's a really stringent time, basically, and like you have to really make use of side shifts and like air braking and like the turbo weapon being used in absolutely the right place, and of course barrel rolls as well. Like, you basically have to do everything just about perfectly to do it, like to even have a chance of getting the Beat Zico trophy. Luckily WipEout Pure doesn't have that. It doesn't have any trophies because it came out before PSN trophies were a thing. God, I hate to imagine what Beat Zico would be like on this game. I wonder if someone's ever done it, just for the fun of it. It's the easiest track in the game, but also has a pretty high skill ceiling, and a lot of barrel roll opportunities. Yeah, I agree with you, Rapid Embo. Now time for the final Delta track, Kara Descent, or Kahara Descent, however it's said. I think this is probably my favourite Delta track in this game. There's an achievement set for Pure on Retro Achievements. I've been running through it myself lately. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I should actually try that at some point, I think. It doesn't have a Beat Zico achievement. I guess that's a good thing. No, I'm joking. It would be a pretty cool challenge. I imagine it'd have to be a bit of a different time, though, and they'd probably do it on like a different track, if it actually was an achievement you could get. Looks like the alternative libraries are working again, which is good. I think it was just it wasn't working for Oricon for some reason. The Kyrex alternative library looks almost the same as the regular one. I wasn't even paying attention if it worked or not. Oh, perfect lap, nice. Okay, yeah, this one's got mirrored paths, I guess, and yeah, a descent halfway through, hence the name. But there's also no wall here in this last turn here, which is, well, second to last turn here, which is quite annoying. But there's been too many moments where I've fallen off it by accident. But yeah, this is quite a fun track. There's a lot of barrel roll opportunities as well. Well, if they'd register. Bloody game. Yeah. Bloody PSP WipEout games, sometimes the barrel rolls just don't register. I hope this song isn't copyrighted, I just realised, because I have a few of the DLC, I've got quite a few of the DLC, like WipEout Pure music tracks, I guess, enabled. I presume they wouldn't be copyrighted, surely, because, I mean, again, all the DLC in this game is free, even the music ones. Oh wow, that was a lot of barrel rolls. Oh, is this going to be a new lap record? If I get this right. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot that. I think that might be a new lap record.
Gold
Yes!
medal awarded.
Nice. That was a good lap to end that. I think. Okay. That's the Delta tracks. So that's 20 tracks now I think I've done. Now let's move on to the Gamma ones. Exhaustra Run. Quite a short track. Oh no, I've got to use Piranha. Ah well. It's pretty cool. There's achievement sets for the first game, 3 special editions, 64 and pure. That's nice. I should look at that at some point. Thanks for letting me know about that rapid Ember.
Ready.
Ah yes, this alternative library for Piranha kind of looks more like the WipEout Pulse one, with the kind of orangey red and yellow. Okay. Oh no.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
Oh, Quake. It always lags the game a lot. I don't know why I tried barrel rolling. I've got to stop trying so hard with the barrel rolls.
Shield active.
Okay. This is quite a fun track. I don't really... Oh, the frame rate actually went very stable there for a second. It was nearly at 60 FPS, I think. Which is quite rare for this game, honestly. When you're playing on actual PSP hardware anyway. Oh, another new lap record. Can I beat 20 seconds, maybe? That'd be nice. I am using Piranha, which is quite sluggish with handling. Obviously it's fast, but... Come on. Oh, if I had a turbo, I probably could have broke 20 seconds there. Now well. I do like how those left turn arrows... Oh god. At that corner there, those left turn arrows are the WipEout Pure Piranha logo, pretty much. Pretty sure that's what it's supposed to be anyway, it looks like it. Nice, just about got first place. Oh, and yeah, of course, the new lap record. Oh, Saving Private Bob's in the chat. Except for the barrel rolls, this is my favourite game in the series. Nice, glad you like it. Right, let's move on to the next track. Ubermall. Ah yes, this one of course. This is one of my favourite tracks in WipEout HD. Honestly, I don't know. It's a lot of fun. I think it's the difficulty's quite well balanced as well. Like it's not too hard, but it's not that easy either. There's some turns that can throw you off a bit, but I don't know. I like this track a lot. I think it's one of my favourites. I prefer it in HD, I think, but it's nice in this game too. I remember for some reason when playing this on an emulator, these tunnels here, before you enter them, they're extremely bright for some reason. I don't know why. It's like this, but 10 times worse. And it's only like that on emulator. I don't know why. It's funny though. I think it's been memed sometimes as well. That's another brilliant song from the soundtrack playing. Yeah, this game really doesn't have a banger soundtrack. Oh no! Oh, I flipped the ship. Oh dear. Oh no! Oh wow! Did that Piranha ship just fly in the air there? Wow. That's spectacular. Yeah, literally. Yeah, flipping the ship in this game is a little bit too easy. I think this is the first game in the series where it was possible to flip the ship. I think WipEout Fusion is impossible to flip it anyway because, well, the way the ships work, they're like stuck to the ground.
Mode active.
Oh. At least in WipEout Pure, it's not possible to get Uber planted, if you know what I mean. Because you can't actually hit those plants in the middle of the track. Because yeah, on WipEout HD, it's a different story. You can hit them, and it will completely like ruin your race. Oh no, that was close. Basically, yeah, this right here at the bottom of this turn, those plants right there, beside each wall. Yeah, in WipEout Pulse. Sorry, in WipEout HD, you can hit them for some reason. Like, by accident. If you go slightly off the track and you hit it, you can literally bounce off it and it'll spoil the whole race. Doesn't happen in this game, though, as far as I know. Pretty sure you can just go through them. Saving Private Bob says, you fixed that with a setting on the PS3 emulator for HD lol. PPS's PP just doesn't have a fix for it. And yeah, I'm guessing you're talking about the super bright, like, tunnels. It's weird because, yeah, when you go in them, they're fine. It's just before you go in them, they're like... It's bizarre. It looks like a portal to somewhere, and then... Well, it's actually just a tunnel. Anyway, next track is Spartan Park. Pretty sure this is quite an easy track. This is like one of the easiest ones in the game, I think.
Welcome to Spartan Park.
Sorry about that, just need to have a drink for a second.
Ready.
Right. Here we go. I better put the microphone back properly. Sorry if I was just really quiet just for a second then. It might have been fine, but... The volume might have been totally fine, but... whatever. I do like the setting of this track. It's quite a nice looking track. Yeah, I think it is one of the easiest in the game, if I remember correctly. There aren't any, like, particularly tricky turns here. Maybe apart from the first one.
Missile.
Oh, no.
Missile.
Oh my god, stop! Is that you, Puma 2 there? That knockoff Kyrex. Pretty much. That's what the Puma 2 is. Or just the WipEout 3 Kyrex, but with a Puma livery. That's kind of what it looks like. Yeah, it's just literally shooting me constantly with missiles. Hopefully not again. Oh no, that didn't go well. I say this track's easy and then I'm struggling. Oh, that's high. Oh wow, I nearly missed the track and went into the grass. Obviously it would have just respawned me. Oh, why did I use a Quake when I was in first place? I just completely blocked the track in front of me there.
Missile.
Oh, leave me alone. Now it's Haramau going after me with missiles. Leave me alone. Oh dear. I think most of the difficulty I'm having on this track is just the AI opponents shooting missiles at me every 5 seconds. I've never been hit by, like, I think that was 3 missiles pretty much in the last minute. Like in a row. Nothing but missiles. Okay, I'm way ahead now, it's fine. Yeah, I don't think this track's too bad. I don't know if it's the easiest, but it's probably like, one of the easiest ones. Like one of...
Gold medal awarded.
Right, well that's that. Best tracks in this game says Saving Private Ball. Are you saying Spartan Park or the Gamma League or like Ubermore as well? I don't know. But yeah, there are a lot of good tracks in this game though, to be fair. Last one of the Gamma League is Sabenko Peak, pretty much next door to Sabenko Climb, I presume. And yeah, it's another nightmare, another snowy nightmare. Let's use Haramau. just realised those 4 zone tracks as well. I'm gonna have to race. Well, I'm gonna have to do zone mode. So I hope that doesn't take too long. Although I don't think I'm that good at zone mode on WipEout Pure anyway. I'm definitely a bit better on like Pulse. Oh, what happened to my voice? On Pulse and HD, I think. I'm better at zone mode on those games. But yeah, WipEout Fusion, WipEout Pure. I don't really play zone mode as often on those, so I'm not really as good. But yeah, I'll be doing those tracks because the only way you can do the 4 zone mode tracks is by going on zone mode. And yeah, they're also the only tracks you can race on zone mode. Like, you can't race all of the standard tracks on zone mode, which is... Oh, did I just go through that bottom? Interesting. Oh, I think that's a card racer ship in front of me. Oh, no, that's not going well. Oh, plasma. Oh! I think I hit the card racer.
Autopilot engaged. Disengaging.
Bit of a wobbly autopilot, but whatever.
Disruption bolt. Shield active.
Oh yeah, the quakes give you a lot of shield energy back when you absorb them. Yeah, using hammer metal on this track is quite nice, actually.
Shield active.
Well, that was pretty smooth, I want to see.
Gold medal awarded.
Nice. I'm not sure if this is as hard as Sabenko climb, but I mean, it's the narrow tracks and like this really steep banking right here, as you can see. Yeah, does make it quite hard. Yeah, that's the Gamma tracks. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm just gonna have a break because I've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. I've still got at least 8 more tracks to show. So it looks like this stream will be well over 2 hours, but yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Won't be long. In fact, I think I'll leave the demos playing for you. I won't show the intermission card.
Ready. Go.
Alright, I'm back now. I'll just skip this demo. Right, so let's continue. Oh yeah, I haven't mentioned the exclusive tracks yet, but I'll get onto that at the end. So yeah, here's the Omega tracks. So yeah, these are like 4 random tracks from like various like artists, I guess. Or they're kind of just like fun style tracks, I suppose. So here's Burger Town. I'll use the Turbo Weevil because I think that's the track or the ship that's supposed to join with this track. Yeah. Think. It wouldn't be. Yeah, it wouldn't be any of the others. Yeah. Okay. This looks like a very well balanced ship, to be fair. Kind of has a simple shape to it as well. So yeah, these tracks will look kind of bizarre and out of place, I guess. But they're just a bit of fun, I suppose. Yeah, they definitely stick out in amongst the other tracks in the game. Yeah, this is definitely the right ship for this. This track. Yeah, this is Burger Town. Yeah, so yeah, the Omega League tracks all have their kind of own distinctive designs, as well as the ships that go with them. They are still, I mean, they still feel like WipEout tracks though, like with the way they're laid out. Well, like the layout of the track itself, not the scenery, just the way the track is. I mean, if this same track existed, but like with, well, regular like buildings and scenery and stuff, I mean, this could just be another WipEout track, really. Like, it still fits in okay, I think. It's a little bit tricky as well, actually, with these corners and stuff. Oh, did that missile... Oh, wow. Hang on. Did that missile bounce off the track and come back on? That was weird, okay. I've also just been bombed, that's brilliant. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. The speed pads are just little arrows I've noticed as well. Forgot about that. I think they're still the same size, like they still have the same hitbox. Like, they aren't actually smaller, they just look a bit smaller. Oh wow, I've gone all bouncy again. Oh. Oh no, I've fallen off the track. Jesus, okay. Out of the way, Von Uber. Great ship, but I'm not using Von Uber right now, so whatever. Oh, the missile missed again. Oh god, I better heal quickly. There we go. Oh, I'm still low, really? Come on. Yeah, I'm just not going to use the missiles. See if I can get ahead of the opponent by using speed instead of weapons, I guess. It's not going to happen, is it? Oh. No, I had to use a weapon. Okay. Just about got first. Rapid Embauer says, I'm especially a fan of how some of these tracks even change the boost and weapon pad designs. Yeah, I like that as well. This game, I think, apart from WipEout Fusion, I think this game has the most amount of tracks, like with all the DLC included. It's very it's definitely packed with content, this game. Anyway, on to Card City Run. This is quite a long track. I think it might be my favourite one out of the Omega League. Yeah, I think the Card Racer would have to be the one, judging by the name. Yeah, I don't really use the last 4 ships that often, like the Omega Pack ships. But yeah, this obviously is the one for this track. Yeah, the shape of this ship, it kind of looks like a PS1 design, but I'm not quite sure. I think it looks kind of like AG Systems from 2097. Oh no. And I've lost most of my shield energy. Wow. But yeah, it looks kind of like AG Systems a little bit. The way like the front of it's split and like the back of it. The way the back of it looks. Oh no, oh wow, that was close. And he went right off the bloody track. Yeah, this track, it's quite tricky, but it is quite fun. I do like how it looks as well. It's got probably my favourite like scenery as well. I like how it's basically all the ships are miniature now. Oh no, oh, I've been eliminated again. Yeah, it's like a little cardboard track, I guess. And all the ships are tiny now. That's kind of what it looks like. I'm gonna have to try this again because I've been eliminated. Rapid Embauer says it has AG system split nose in 2097. Yeah, it literally does, doesn't it? I think that's kind of what this is based on. I think WipEout Pure is kind of a nostalgic game, even for like when it was new, because of the way like it shows a lot of love to like the classic games with like those the 8 classic league tracks, and I guess just in general how the game goes back to, well, it kind of goes back to the PS1 style, like the sort of styling the PS1 games had, obviously with new stuff added as well. Oh no, that's... Ugh. Yeah, see what I mean with the wall? The wall's sometimes like completely slowing your ship to a halt. It's a bit... that's too reminiscent of the PS1 games. That's one thing that I was not a big fan of. Or that I am not a big fan of from this game. Oh well. It's not too much of an issue anyway. Okay. Oh. Oh no. Oh my god. Could have got eliminated again then. Oh, nice. I like this downhill kind of this downhill section. Downhill spiral, I guess. Oh, nice, a new lap record. I've got like 3 at least, like 3 or 4 in this stream, which I'm pleased with. I feel like I'm definitely playing oh, I spoke too soon. I feel like I'm playing Pure quite well for the most part. I think I'm definitely, my performance in this is definitely a bit better than it was in like WipEout. What's that ship doing? Okay, it's just driving into the wall. It was like a WipEout, a mega collection kind of thing going on there. Anyway, yeah, I feel like my performance in WipEout Fusion, I don't think it was too bad sometimes, but I feel like I'm performing a bit better in this game mostly than I was in the WipEout Fusion stream earlier this week. Oh, no, don't get eliminated again, please. Get off. That ship has literally been stuck there for the last 2 laps. Elite AI, although, I mean, the AI is never really called elite in this game, is it?
Gold medal awarded.
Yeah, I've made that elite AI joke in a couple of my videos in the past, like when I'm playing a mega collection. Usually when the AI does stupid things like using a turbo on a hill or something and then flying out the track. Because I've had that happen a few times on a mega collection. Right. Oh, voice crack. Right, next track is Paris Hair. This is probably the most bizarre one. Right, the Heronaut. Again, it's a pretty well balanced ship. This game, the theme in this game seems to be like pretty well balanced ships in terms of stats. I imagine all the ships have like their own separate kind of feel. But yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, this is probably the strangest track out of them all. Seems quite... I don't know, there's a lot of distracting scenery. Basically.
Missile. Shield active.
But again, it fits in alright with like the other tracks in the game, I suppose. I mean, it still feels like a WipEout track, just obviously the scenery is all different. Oh, nice, and there's a original WipEout song playing from the first WipEout. I think it's Cairo Drone, isn't it? Oh.
Autopilot engaged. Quake.
Oh no, not another Quake. Oh, I missed. Ugh. Oh god. Oh, nice. I don't know how I managed to sneak in that barrel roll. God. No! Oh! Seriously? Wow, I just turboed. I used a turbo straight into a plasma. That was not smart, was it? North Prime Limited is in the chat. They said, I'm late, finally got to Pure. Sorry I skipped Fusion, but that game is garbage. Oh, it's a shame you don't like it, but it's alright, everyone has different opinions. Personally, I think Fusion's probably one of my least favourites as well, but I still like it a lot. I think it's definitely different. Rapid Embo says, this course would have given me nightmares as a kid if I haven't had an EU copy. Yeah, again, it's kind of bizarre, but it's alright. God, the stream's been going for 2 hours now. Thanks to everyone who stayed for as long as they have, I suppose. Hope you've enjoyed the stream. God, what is it with all the eyes here? It's genuinely a bit weird. Oh god, I landed on the wall as well. It's happened quite a few times in this stream, just landing on the wall and somehow not falling off the track. If it was WipEout Fusion, I mean, you can land on walls in that game sometimes, but other times you'll just fall through them. Or, like, onto the track below, or even just completely off the track altogether. Oh god. I'm not a fan of the random laughter that plays during the certain parts of the track as well. It's... just puts... can just put you off. Out the way. Oh, pfft. That was the worst shot ever. There we go. I actually used the plasma effectively. Oh, they've just got eliminated as well. Out the way, Triakis. Oh my god! Don't do that. Oh dear. Sometimes I don't even have to like pitch up, and it will just bounce like way up in the air. Why is it slowing down? Is the X button screwed on this PSP or something? I think I let go of it like a little bit. I was still holding it down. I think maybe I just let go of it too much. I don't know.
Autopilot engaged.
I'm still third. Oh, Quake. Oh, that didn't really help, did it? Oh no, never mind, they're both there. Okay. Come on. No! Oh my god. I nearly got pushed into the wall. Oh. Just reminds me of, like, playing WipEout HD, well, WipEout Mega Collection online. Sometimes you'll just get rammed into a wall by an opponent. Well, another player, actually. Except this time it was literally just with the AI. Oh god, no, out the way, Haramel. Bloody hell. You won't win this race. There we go. did it.
Gold medal awarded.
Right, moving on to the last Omega track, which is 123 Clan, I think. Yeah, 123 Clan. I'll use, I think, the claw. That must be the one. Rapid Embower says, would it be a hot take to say I think Fusion's better than the first game? I don't think that's a hot take. I mean, everyone has different opinions. I mean, if you think that, that's fine. Personally, I probably would say yes, I prefer Fusion over the first game. I mean, I'm not saying the first game's bad, but it's definitely dated. It's definitely the most dated Wipeout game. But I don't think it's too bad for the time, though. For 1995, like, the graphics are great. The controls, though, yeah, the controls are probably some of the floatiest in the series. But oh well. I wouldn't say it's a hot take, honestly. I'll just read the other message. North Prime Unlimited says, even the ships look so bad in Fusion. Yeah, the designs, personally I wouldn't say they're bad. Oh, whoa, okay. What the hell's going on here? Yeah, I wouldn't say the Fusion ship designs are bad, but they're certainly the most unique in the whole series, I think. But yeah, if you don't like them, that's alright. It's your opinion. Personally, they are some of my least favourite as well, but like, especially like G-Tech. I don't think there's a single thing that's good about G-Tech. Well, other than it's not too bad as a starter ship, probably. And even then, I don't know. Obviously, that's G-Tech in Wipeout Fusion. Now I'm just thinking of G-Tech in Ballistic NG, which is totally different. Like, that's actually... I think that's a proper good starter ship. And also, it looks nice. Okay. Yeah, this track's a bit tricky with all these turns and also the parts with just no wall. One thing I do like about this track is I think it has the Wipeout 3 3, 2, 1 go playing for some reason in some places. Like just there. It literally had the 3, 2, 1 go from Wipeout 3. Maybe after I've done this race, I'll just go in that. Oh no! Oh, that's completely ruined it. I'm not going to win this race. Oh well. But yeah, after I've done this race, I might just restart quickly and then go to that spot and just listen to the 3, 2, 1 go, just so you can hear it. Yeah, I'm going too fast to be able to hear it. Oh well.
Bronze medal awarded.
Bronze. Oh well. I mean, that's better than nothing. The chat. Rapid Embower says, I played a bit of the first game for the achievements and I must admit I had a lot more fun than I was expecting. Fair enough. That's good to hear. North Prime Unlimited says, the thing that made Fusion bad was there was no bouncy effect while driving. It felt like a car driving game, not anti-gravity. Yeah, the physics are a bit strange, I think. Like the way that the ships are completely locked to the ground. It's kind of like how, you know, in like Wipeout Pulse and HD, like the mag strip sections, like the purple sections of track where the ship would be like stuck. Wipeout Fusion feels like that, but more stiff in my opinion. Or not stiff, but kind of sometimes like icy. And also throughout the whole game, it's like that. Like sometimes it's just, yeah, the track, it kind of feels icy. Because like sometimes you're kind of like sliding. It's bizarre, but some people like it, that kind of physics, I think. Rapid Embower says, I would argue that Fusion ship designs. First, I'd have to rant about the open air cockpits and colourless grey upgraded versions. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Anyway, I'm just gonna race again. I'm gonna go back to that spot. Where you can hear the Wipeout 3, 3, 2, 1 go. I'm not going to do another race, I'm just going to show you. I think it's behind here. Oh yeah. Yeah, here it is. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, they've literally just got the 3, 2, 1 go from Wipeout 3 in that specific area. I guess it's an Easter egg or something. It's pretty cool though. Right, now it's time for the exclusive track. I don't really understand this. Yeah, in Europe at least, the only exclusive track we got was Sci-Fi track, and it's literally Kara Descent, or Kahara Descent from the Delta League, except it says it's got Sci-Fi branding everywhere. That's it. I don't really understand it. I don't understand why this is a thing, but I'll just race on it anyway just to show you. Yeah, it even says welcome to Kahara Descent. And it even says that as well. It's just the Sci-Fi branding everywhere as opposed to Puma or whatever it was. I think it was Puma. I don't get this. Why did they have to do this? There was a Sci-Fi skin as well for the menus. Oh god, that was... oh wow. Oh yeah, speaking of the skins, maybe I should have a look at those in a minute. Although I'm only... I mean, in these streams, I only plan to like race on each track, and this stream's been going for quite a while. I'll at least show a couple of the skins, though. I think the menu skins. I think this is the only Wipeout game that had menu skins. Well, Wipeout HD did as well, but only 2. It had the regular HD with the white and blue, and then the Fury DLC, which was black and red. Both are very cool themes. I do like the background video on the Wipeout HD Fury menu. With like, well, all the stuff going on, I guess, like the Wipeout HD Fury ships and stuff like that, and like morphing into other ships. That's kind of what it was happening in the menu in the background in Wipeout HD Fury. Looks really cool. Oh, another new lap record, nice. Might be able to land this plasma maybe. And that's a no. I don't even know where that went. Is that the Aeronaut in first just then? Right.
Shield active.
Probably should have chosen Pfizer. It's a little bit slow. If I had like Triakis, I'd probably be able to pull off some of those barrel rolls a bit better, but whatever. That's Sci-Fi track, apparently. It's literally just Kara Descent rebranded. I don't really understand it. Oh, I got another new lap record. Right on that last lap. Okay. Rapid Embauer says there are a ton of other branded tracks in the other regions. I think I did see some of those on that WipEout Pure Special Edition mod that I streamed a few weeks ago. I don't think I played all of them, but I think there was a Wyro 5 track actually, and that was like a Japanese one. Like it was supposed to be for the Japanese version of the game. Yeah, that whole Coke style thing in the JP version. Yeah. Kind of wish. Oh. I was about to press something and went on the loading screen, but I kind of wish Europe got the Coke style skins as well, and yeah, because they look really cool. It is a bit weird how you literally, the only way to turn them off is by deleting the DLC pack, but whatever. Anyway, well, the last 4 tracks are zone tracks, so I'm going to have to do a zone race, which is going to take probably at least 5 minutes for each one. So yeah, this stream's going to take me easily to like 12 AM where I am. It's 11:30 where I am now, but yeah, it looks like I'll be streaming till 12. I didn't really want to, but I might as well do these now. It's the last 4 tracks. And yeah, it doesn't even let you pick the ship because, well, it just goes with the standard zone ship.
Initiating proto zone.
Oh yeah, the zone ship has a blue livery as opposed to the grey one. In regular racing modes. Anyway, so yeah, this is Protozo. I'm probably not going to be commentating much because it's just a zone race. Yeah, in zone mode, of course, the ship starts at a slow speed. Well, slow being 500 kilometers an hour, and then yeah, it'll slowly accelerate. Its top speed will slowly increase over time, and you basically just have to survive for as long as possible. And yeah, when your shield reaches 0, that's game over, and your final score. Well, you're given a final score. That's basically zone mode. It's pretty much just a survival game mode, I guess. That's pretty much what it's called in Ballistic NG, isn't it? Just zone is called survival. So yeah, the higher the zone is, the higher your top speed is. It did start 500, now it's at, looks like the top speed is around 600 now. Pretty much like Rapier class. I think Rapier class top speed is like 630 something. But yeah, this is where you'll reach pretty much the highest speeds that you can reach in the game. Like the highest speeds possible. Obviously it depends on how skilled you are. I don't think I'm too bad, but there's definitely much more skilled players out there, I think. I mean, I've seen someone get to like zone, I think zone 60 something on one of the zone tracks in this game. The best I can get is probably like 40. But in this game, I think zone 40 is about like 1,200 kilometers an hour. And yeah, with these kind of physics, because they're a little bit slidey. With these physics, I think getting to like, well, getting to that speed is kind of hard to control. I'll read the chat after this race. It might take a while though. Hopefully I'm not missing anything too important. But yeah, if I go quiet for a few minutes, that's mostly just because I'm concentrating. I'm pretty much well beyond Phantom class now, in terms of top speed. Oh no. Oh yeah, another thing, the shield energy does, most of you in the chat probably already know what I'm talking about anyway, but yeah, the energy replenishes over time if you race for 10 seconds. If it's basically a perfect zone, because one zone is 10 seconds. If you race for at least 10 seconds without touching a wall, it replenishes some of your shield energy. That's the only way to increase your shield energy in these. Just by racing perfectly, which is quite hard, especially on the later, well, on the higher zones. Oh yeah, and racing over speed pads gives you additional amounts of points as well. I think it's like 100 each time. And yeah, the score will just obviously continue going up, well, as long as your ship's going. And yeah, there's no way to slow down either. Even if you hold both air brakes, it doesn't slow the ship down. You can use the air brakes like to turn, but you can't use them both at the same time to slow down.
Zone 25.
Well, I'm already at zone 25. Hasn't really felt like long. This is definitely the longest stream I've ever done though. Since well, last week. In all seriousness, I am glad there's people tuning in to my streams. I've only really been doing streams properly for the last 5 or 6 weeks, and the quality may not be that great, but I'm glad people are enjoying them nonetheless. Really appreciate it, genuinely. There's people like it, that you guys are engaging in the chat as well.
30.
So yeah, thank you very much. I'm not sure how far I'll get in this. I might get to zone 40, but I don't know. I can't actually remember what my record was. Still got like 80% shield, so... Yeah, I think I'm surpassing 1,000 kilometers an hour as well. Just about, yeah. That's pretty much a Zen class on WipEout Pulse and HD. Whoa. No. Trying not to touch the walls, it's difficult when you're going this fast. Whoa. Oh no. Yeah, I think I might get to like zone 40 and then I'll probably end up getting eliminated. It's harder than it looks.
Zone 40.
There we go. Nice. I don't know if I'm breaking the sound barrier yet.
Energy critical.
Oh no, well not for long. Nah, not quite breaking the sound barrier. I'm at 1,100 kilometers an hour. I probably should stop focusing on the speedometer, that's not really helping. Oh no, oh. Oh, there we go, that's it. So yeah, that's Protozo. Pretty straightforward track, until you're going that fast. I wonder if that's a new record. Should check. I doubt it. I've probably got a record better than that. I was too busy focusing on my speed. Oh yeah, there's quite a few messages in the chat that I've missed. I'll look at that in just a minute. First. Oh no, that's the wrong thing. Yeah, that was my third best, I think. I got the most amount of perfect zones though, but my score was a bit lower. Must have hit less of the speed pads. Right, let's go on to Malaval, which is the second out of the 4 zone tracks. But first I'll catch up with the chat. Coke style ship is peak Wipeout ship design. Oh yes, that one that's literally just a Coke bottle. Brilliant. I've heard people say it's like the ugliest one, but it is just a bottle. No one would be complaining about fusion ship designs if it had Coke style. Yeah, I really like the risk reward aspect score adds to zone mode, especially when barrel rolls are added to the equation. Oh yeah, I don't think barrel rolls actually like applied to anything to the score until WipEout HD. I'm mildly disappointed that zone modes in 2040 and Ballistic NG lack it. Oh yeah, the score. Yeah, because in Ballistic NG, it's just... Wait, no, Ballistic NG does have a score, doesn't it? Like points, like points at the top. I don't know. Unless you mean like maybe this barrel rolls and stuff don't contribute anything to the score. I don't know. And yeah, 2048 only has the XP counter and the zone counter, and that's it. I think it's a really simplistic HUD for zone mode. Haverham says, let's try cockpit mode race again with barrel rolls. Oh god. Shall I do this one in cockpit mode? I think I'll do the first lap in in third person, but then I'll wow, this track's bright. I'll do this first lap and then I'll switch to first person. I don't think I'll last very long, but here we go. I won't be able to barrel roll, I don't think, because of how flat this track is.
Zone 5.
Although when we get to Syncopia, I'll definitely be able to do barrel rolls. I don't know if I should do this for the whole race, but I'll do it for a few laps at least. Oh no, not the wall. Another brilliant song from the soundtrack playing right now. So many great songs in the soundtrack. There's a few I'm not a big fan of, but then there's also a few that that are just great. Probably some of the best. Probably makes like some of the best like soundtrack in the entire series. It might actually be like one of the best soundtracks in the series. Although 2097 also had a brilliant soundtrack too. And WipEout 3. I think the top 3 for me would probably have to be 2097, 3 and Pure. Well, based on the soundtracks anyway. I'm not sure what... I think, thinking about it, my favourite WipEout game would have to be HD Fury. And I like playing on the Omega Collection as well, but even the original version as well. It's just, I think it looks the best in my opinion. Especially on Omega Collection. 2048 looks great too, but yeah, HD Fury looks brilliant. The soundtrack for the most part is pretty great. There's a few tracks that stick out to me, but overall, pretty good soundtrack. Obviously, yes, some of the songs are just from Pulse. But yeah, I think the track selection. Obviously, like HD uses. Like it remasters tracks from, well, various tracks from Pure and Pulse, but like I like the way, I think it has my favourite physics. The physics are probably the best in my opinion. Well, probably my favourite anyway, and I like the way you can do like shortcuts and stuff. Like it doesn't just instantly respawn you if you go like a tiny bit off, like outside the wall. You can pull off some pretty cool shortcuts and stuff. I also like the game modes, like the zone battle and stuff. And yeah, I love doing zone mode as well on HD. I think it's my favourite way. Well, my favourite zone mode in any of the games would have to be on HD. Especially with like... I love the way like the track pulsates to the music playing. And it even does it with custom loaded, like if you load like custom music, it'll literally the track literally pulsates to that as well. It's literally got like a real-time equalizer. It's so cool. I imagine it would have been really cool back in 2008 when it was new. Yeah, now I'm just rambling about HD. Back to WipEout Pure. Yeah, this track. Probably gonna switch back to first or third person in a minute. Yeah, this track. Again. I mean, it goes with all the zone tracks really, like they're fairly straightforward to begin with, and then they just become more difficult over time as the speed increases. Just have to keep control. I'll read, I might have missed a few messages again, but I will read them after this race, don't worry. Oh no, there's a bit of a slam. Yeah, I'll switch back to regular view, third person. I don't know why this roof on this track is so bright. It's actually hurting my eyes a bit. I've got my light on and it's still hurting my eyes. It feels too bright. Probably wouldn't be as bad if I was just looking at it on the PSP screen, but obviously I've got this plugged into my capture card, which is plugged into my computer and the TV. So yeah, the brightness is a bit overkill on this track, but oh well. Oh yeah, this music track playing right now is part of one of the DLCs. Another pretty great song, although it's not officially in the WipEout Pure soundtrack technically. Still great though. I am glad the camera goes a lot closer to the ship. Again, kind of reminiscent of WipEout HD's camera. Like on zone mode, the the camera just locks on like a lot closer to the back of the ship. I prefer that really on zone mode. I used to always use the far camera when playing WipEout HD in 2048, but in the last few months I've realised using the close camera, it just feels a lot better for me anyway. I don't know, I've just ended up preferring that. And yeah, on zone mode I think it helps in this game. Because yeah, there is the far camera, but like that just looks too far away. Can I reach zone 40 potentially? Almost breaking the sound barrier. Oh dear. Got this, the engine's really high pitch as well. Speaking of engines, my next video will be about it'll be basically an evolution video about all the engine sounds in WipEout, and that video should be out in the next few days hopefully. But it's ended up being a lot longer than I anticipated. Oh wow, I just reached zone 40. Right at the end there.
Gold medal awarded.
That was fun. Almost reaching 1,200 kilometers an hour. Why does it have to show the speed to like the decimals? Whatever. I only got one perfect lap, but that's fine. Wonder what my record was. Okay. Oh, that was my worst one. Oh well. I think I'm missing too many of the speed pads. That's why my score's so low. Oh well. Let's go into Corridor 12. It looks like a butterfly. Let's catch up the chat real quick. Ballistic NG has a score counter, but speed pads don't affect it, and the leaderboards are based on zones anyway. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, I need to play Ballistic NG more, honestly. Omega Collection HD Zone was gutted, and the loss of custom music was 2/3 of it. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know why. Another thing about the Omega Collection, for some reason, 2048 Zone mode looks way worse. There's on the Vita version of 2048, there's a lot more color, and like I don't know, there's more like variation in the color, and like it just looks better. And somehow in the Omega Collection, it just looks worse. There's like the colors look way more vibrant, but like there's less variation, and then sometimes the combinations look ugly. Honestly, like I think there's some parts of Zone mode. There's a certain part where like the track is all like, I think it's like bright blue and like a really deep red and a really deep yellow, and it just doesn't look right. And then on the Vita, there's a lot more like variation. There's like green and like pink and stuff at the same time, and it just looks better. Oh, Haverham says nice run, and North Prime Unlimited says good run. Thank you very much. Yeah, I was kind of happy with that run, but I did miss a fair amount of speed pads. Oh well. Rapid Embauer says the track visualizer effects also seem a lot more subdued in that version. I think with the Omega Collection, they reduced a lot of the special effects, probably to avoid like epilepsy and distraction and stuff like that. I remember like on Zone Battle, I remember on PS3 for some reason, like when you used like and on Detonator, like certain parts of the HUD would be like flashing like different colors and stuff, which looked cool, but I mean on the PS4 on the Omega Collection, I think like they removed those kind of special effects, I guess, to avoid distraction and stuff. And yeah, I imagine that they toned down the equalizer effects just to avoid like epilepsy and stuff. In fact, that was one of the main reasons why HD was delayed. Apparently, it was supposed to come out at the end of 2007 at the same time as WipEout Pulse, I think, but it was delayed due to like epilepsy testing. Like it failed, I think. And I think there is some footage of like the pre-release build, and yeah, this Zone mode looks really trippy. There's so much going on. It looks really cool, but like there's too much. I'm glad they toned it down for the final version, and they ended up toning it down even more in the Omega Collection. Yeah, considering the original Zone design for HD failed to pass epilepsy on that What's it saying? I can't quite see it because my mouse is covering it. Yeah, Rapid Embauer says, considering the original zone design for HD failed to pass epilepsy tests on those tracks. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. Yeah, I'm glad they toned it down for the final version. And again, more in the Omega Collection, I guess. Right, let's begin with Cordon 12. So yeah, this is like, well, it's basically a mirrored track. Kind of looks like a butterfly, as I said. It's kind of what the outline of the track looks like. Ship's twitching a bit. Whatever. Nice, perfect lap. So yeah, no matter which path you take, like whether it's left or right, it's the same track, just mirrored. It's a very short track as well. I think it's the shortest in the whole game.
Zone 5.
Well, actually, is it? I think it might be. It's hard to tell because there's no timer, but whatever. Yeah, this is another. Why is the ship twitching so much? It's weird. But yeah, this music tracks. I don't know why it's so quiet, but yeah, this is another one from one of the DLCs. I can't really remember which one. Because yeah, again, there were a lot of DLC packs for this game. Okay. This is going alright so far. Ship's acting a bit odd sometimes, but not too bad. Oh. I'm not sure why I'm alternating between each path on every lap, but whatever. I'm just kind of doing left, right, left, just one after the other, I guess.
Zone 15.
Maybe I should just do that. I should just do left, then right. Yeah. Seems to be the easiest so far. For me, I don't know. Oh yeah, another thing with WipEout HD. Yeah, I think it was with the HD Fury DLC. They added these 4 WipEout Pure zone tracks. I don't think WipEout HD originally had them. I think it wasn't until the Fury DLC. A year after. But yeah, pretty cool that they added them. Yeah, I think they're even better in HD Fury, especially when you're playing on zone mode again, like with all the equalizer effects and stuff and the different colours. Because yeah, obviously in the PSP games the colours don't change or anything. I do like how the blue and violet looks and stuff. The bright blue and the white and the violet. Oh yes, Cold Storage Onyx is playing again. Again, yeah, one of my favourite songs in the whole, well, in any of the WipEout games. Brilliant song. Cold Storage made a lot of great WipEout songs. I think they made like 6 or 7, maybe 8, I don't know. They made quite a few. It's mostly, I think, WipEout 1 and 2097 and WipEout Pure. I think those are the only games that they had music in, but they still did about 7 or 8 different tracks, and they all sound brilliant. So, yeah, he did a great job with the music, I think. fits with the high speed action as well. Obviously, it'd be better if it was an actual like race with other opponents, but whatever. Right. Yeah, once I reach like zone 30, it gets to the breaking point really, where I start to just hit walls more and more. And then eventually the ship explodes, of course, because it runs out of shield energy. No, get off the wall. No! Oh, I'm grinding the walls loads now. I just hope I'm not going so fast that I don't realise that that's a turn and then I end up hitting the middle. I think I have done that before on this track and it's annoying. Like on WipEout HD. I got to like zone 60, I think, and then I reacted a bit too late and I think I hit the middle of those two turns and I lost like half of my shield energy. It was bloody annoying. Oh god. Of course, because the ship auto-accelerates, you can't really do a whole lot other than just keep turning and then eventually it'll get off the wall. I can potentially reach zone 40 again. I think I've hit way more of the speed pads this time, which I'm pleased with. I'm actually nearly at 70,000 points. I don't usually get that high in this game. I've still got a fair amount of shield energy too, but it won't last long. Oh no, it's midnight now, I've just noticed where I am. Yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream straight after I've done Syncopia. And luckily that is the last track. Come on, 70,000? Yes. There we go. I think this is the best I've done so far in these zone races. Oh no, oh, this has gone wrong. I mean, something I could have done with these zone tracks. Ah, there we go. Yeah, something I could have done with these zone tracks, because on WipEout Pure Special Edition, it lets you play the zone tracks on a single race. I could have done that, but it's alright. I don't really mind doing these zone races on stream. It's fine. It takes longer, but it's okay. I got 8 perfect laps. It's better than 1. I think it was on, like, was it Malavel? I got 1 perfect lap and that was it. Anyway, I think that's the best I've done so far tonight on these zone tracks. Now it's time for the last one, which is Syncopia. Oh yeah, that's literally my record now, 43. Yeah, my record for this is 48, but I don't know if I'm going to get that far. Right, I'll just catch up with the chat real quick. There's a few new messages. Zone North Prime Unlimited says Zone is so satisfying to watch when someone else is playing. Yeah, especially when it's a skilled player. Yeah, like on YouTube, I've seen like people get to like the hundreds, like in the zone, and it's pretty spectacular. Especially when like they're so skilled and like they can do it. They can just get through each turn like it's nothing. It's amazing. Rapid Embo says, I just looked up footage of Beta Zone and holy crud, I need to try that myself. There probably is a way to. Not sure how though. The whole OST for the first game, 2097, had 2 plus a bunch for releases without the licensed music and 1 for pure. You're talking about Cold Storage, aren't you? Oh yeah, he did songs for Pacer as well. I haven't played Pacer, so I wouldn't know. Okay. I'll be back in a second. Just need to take a drink again.
Initiating Syncopia.
Okay, I'm back. Just had to get a drink real quick because it had been a while. Right, let's go. This is the final track in the entire game. Syncopia. There's ships jittering around a bit, but whatever. This stream's been almost 3 hours. I never thought I'd stream for that long, ever, but whatever. It's been a fun stream though. WipEout Pure is a very fun game. Oh wait, this is the one. Yes, one with the barrel rolls in first person. I think it was Haverham in the chat that mentioned that. Doing barrel rolls in first person. I'll probably do that for a couple more laps, but then I'll again return back to the third person view. But yes, Syncopia. I think this is supposed to be the easiest, at least in HD, WipEout HD. I think I've seen. Oh, okay, I fell off the track. Oh dear. But yeah, I've seen on this track on HD, people have reached like zone 160, which is absolute madness. It's like well beyond 2,000 kilometers an hour. Basically, the speed I'm going right now, but 3 times faster, or more potentially. Yeah, and yeah, the field of view is like really like zoomed out as well, and it just looks spectacular. I wonder what the world record is right now, actually, on Mega Collection for Syncopia Zone mode. I imagine it's probably around 180 or even 200. Actually, nah, maybe not 200. That's quite high. I think my record on HD is I think it's exactly 100. But yeah, I can't really get that fast on Pure because the handling is a lot different. And it's a bit more slidey. It's not as precise, really. I might be able to get to 50 if I'm lucky. Like zone 50. Alright, I'm not doing that anymore. Oh, great. Yeah, that's why. It's kind of harder to see where the ship's going to land when you're in first person, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm just going to use this. Oh, I didn't even need the air brakes. Nice. Okay.
Zone 20.
I just realised I'm not doing 32 tracks today. I've actually done 33 technically because of that one exclusive track. Although I don't even want to count that as a separate track really, because it's literally just Kara Descent, but with sci-fi branding everywhere. So yeah, I think I'll leave the description the same. I'll just say 32 tracks. Oh yes, cold storage music. Yes, Operatique from the first WipEout. I wish the cold storage music pack in this game had Body in Motion from 2097, because that's probably my favourite cold storage track, and it's not actually in it. Well, my favourite 2097. Yeah, my favourite 2097 cold storage track, it would be Body in Motion. It's a shame the classic music pack in this game is missing that one track, but oh well. It's still got 4 great cold storage music tracks. I think it has Message, Chirodrome, Operatique, which is playing right now, and Canada. I think those are the 4 it's got. They could have had 5, and the 5th one could have been Body in Motion from 2097, but ah well. It's okay. I mean, again, talking about HD constantly, in that game you can load any songs you want, and I think I've got like 150 from like various games, not just other Wipeouts, but other racing games. You'll be seeing that in a stream next week, actually. Obviously, I'll be streaming Wipeout Pulse next, but then afterwards I'll be doing HD. I think I'll just stream HD from the PS3. Wipeout HD. And yeah, it'll have my custom soundtrack with over like 150 songs. I've actually got Ballistic NG songs loaded too, as well as some songs from Extreme G. Because yeah, I like some of that soundtrack as well. And yeah, I've got songs from like literally every other Wipeout loaded as well. Not every song, but like most of them. Like the ones that I like the most. I'll talk more about it when I do stream Wipeout HD. Another thing I've been thinking about, I won't be streaming the Vita version of 2048 because it'd be pointless when I can just play it on a Mega Collection and like play all the tracks in a more convenient way by just going on the arcade mode. Because yeah, the 2048 on Vita, it doesn't even have an arcade mode, which is weird game design in my opinion, but whatever. So yeah, like you have to do campaign, it's bizarre. But yeah, luckily the Omega Collection, when you go on 2048 mode, there's an arcade race box, whatever, so you can just choose whatever ship you want on whatever track you want, which is something the original game should have had, and something that every other Wipeout game had. So I don't know why 2048 on the Vita didn't have that, but anyway, yeah, I'll be streaming the 2048 from the PS4, like on the Omega Collection instead of the Vita version. That's all. Obviously, yeah, there's still Wipeout Pulse that I've got to play. Yeah, I'll be doing that in the next stream. I'll talk about that after I've done this track. I keep falling off. Can I reach zone 50 potentially? I've still got most of my shield energy, so I could do it. Oh, pfft, that was rubbish. Oh, no, don't barrel roll. Accidentally barrel roll and the ship nearly tipped over. Okay. What are... really? I've lost like loads of shield energy from those 2 barrel rolls I've accidentally activated. I need to use the air brakes more. There we go. Like the air brakes to correct it. I'm nearly at zone 50, come on. Come on. Oh, come on. I might beat my last record. I don't know if it's going to happen, though. Oh, no, it's not going to happen. God, falling off the track really does drain your shield energy a lot. There we go. I got zone 48. Again, the same as my previous record.
Gold medal awarded.
Nice. I might have more points, though. I think I'll check that. It was like 67,300 and something. But yeah, that is all the tracks, all 32 tracks, or 33 technically. I mean, there's obviously other DLCs from other regions, but yeah, those are all the 32 tracks in WipEout Pure. Okay, that wasn't quite my best score. It nearly was, though. But yeah, that's all the tracks. Thanks everyone so much for watching this near 3-hour long stream. PSP is actually about to run out of battery. Glad it didn't while I was streaming. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching tonight. Bro, that's some skills right there. Epic says El Credo Marini. I think that's how you say your name. Sorry if I said that wrong. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for the comment. Haverham says thank you. Thanks for the stream. Have a good night, everyone. And there goes the PSP. That timing couldn't have been any more perfect. Wow. I can't believe that just happened. The screen's gone off now. The capture card's frozen on the battery low screen, but whatever. I'll just deactivate that. I'll just show thanks for watching card. There we go. I can't believe that just happened. Like the perfect time. If I'd like waited for like an extra minute, before doing that last track. They would have run out of battery during the race. Wow. End of line, says North Prime Limited. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. That was WipEout Pure, all the 32 tracks, and next time I'll be streaming WipEout Pulse, all 32 tracks on, well, 16, but then with reverse versions it adds up to 32. So I'll probably be streaming that on Monday or Tuesday at around 9 PM GMT. Champ of a PSP, says Haverham. Yeah. Yeah, thanks everyone tonight. Sorry, thanks everyone for watching tonight, and hope to see you in the next stream. Goodbye.